Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today's story reads like something straight out of a political crime thriller, except it's unfolding in real life, right here in South Africa. It's got secret funds, luxury hotels, government officials, whispers of arrest warrants, and enough behind-the-scenes political tension to keep the country talking for weeks. So, buckle up, because this one is loaded with drama, high stakes, and a few eyebrow-raising twists. And remember, if you enjoy this deep dive into South Africa's political rollercoaster, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Now, the name at the center of this storm is none other than National Police Commissioner Fannie Masemola. According to circulating reports and whispers from sources close to law enforcement, the investigating Directorate Against Corruption, better known as IDAC, has allegedly issued a warrant for Masemola's arrest. The allegations? That he misused slush funds from the Crime Intelligence Secret Service account to purchase not one, but two luxury properties without following the correct legal procedures. These are not your average suburban houses. We're talking about the Veros Boutique Hotel in Pretoria North, worth a staggering R34.4 million including transfer costs, and the Kyalami Lodge in Midrand, valued at a cool R48.25 million with another R8 million in transfer fees. Between the two, that's over R80 million in state-linked spending on high-end properties. And according to sources, the deals were signed off on the same day by Lieutenant General Dumisani Khumalo, the head of crime intelligence, who himself is facing fraud and corruption charges linked to other property acquisitions. But this isn't the first time Masemola's name has been tied to controversy. Last month, EFF leader Julius Malema publicly claimed that an arrest warrant for Masemola had already been issued. According to Malema, the arrest was postponed after KZN Police Commissioner Nlandla Mkhwanotsi held a bombshell press briefing alleging infiltration in the country's law enforcement agencies. Malema even suggested that Mkhwanotsi's briefing was a preemptive move to shield Masemola and delay the legal hammer from dropping. What makes this story even more tangled is that President Cyril Ramaphosa has reportedly been briefed about the imminent arrest. Some insiders claim the president has given the go-ahead for the process to move forward, though Ramaphosa's spokesperson insists that the president does not involve himself in operational law enforcement matters. It's the classic political balancing act, keeping up the image of respecting institutional independence while also being well informed about the political consequences. Now, the allegations aren't just about misusing funds, they include charges of corruption, violating the Public Finance Management Act, and contravening Treasury regulations. These are serious crimes that carry heavy penalties if proven in court. According to investigations by independent media and well-known corruption watchdog Paul O'Sullivan, Masemola's financial profile raises even more questions. O'Sullivan's findings suggest that the commissioner may be living far beyond his means, reportedly owning 5 properties in Bloemfontein, Pretoria, and Pietermaritzburg, despite a monthly take-home pay of just over R58,000. To put it in perspective, between the two luxury properties in Pretoria and Midrand, we're looking at transactions that dwarf his annual salary many times over. And this is on top of the 5 other properties linked to him, which are collectively valued in the millions. For many South Africans struggling under economic pressure, this sort of opulence from a public servant hits a nerve. It speaks to a broader frustration about corruption, accountability, and the misuse of public resources. As with most high-profile corruption allegations in South Africa, there's a political undercurrent to the story. Masemola's arrest, if it happens, could send shockwaves through the police hierarchy and potentially shake political alliances. Crime intelligence has long been a politically sensitive unit, with access to secret funds, sensitive investigations, and information that could make or break political careers. If senior figures within it are implicated in such large-scale financial misconduct, it raises questions about how deep the rot really goes. The secrecy surrounding IDAC's work only adds to the intrigue. Officially, IDAC says it cannot confirm or deny any investigations based on WhatsApp messages or anonymous tips. Acting Police Minister Firoz Kokelia says he's in the dark. SAP spokesperson Atlenda Mate says they have no knowledge of such an arrest, and Khumalo's own arrest has already drawn national attention. Yet, if the sources are correct, IDAC has the warrant ready, and it's now just a matter of when, not if, it gets executed. And here's where things could turn political fast. An arrest of the sitting National Police Commissioner is no small matter. It would instantly raise questions about oversight, about the president's handling of the police, and about whether the rot goes even deeper into government. It could even spark factional battles within the ANC, as various camps either distance themselves from Masemola or attempt to protect him. What's fascinating, and almost darkly comedic, is that this isn't the first time a police commissioner has faced corruption allegations in South Africa. In fact, it's starting to look like holding that office comes with a built-in risk of scandal. From Jackie Celebi to Becky Seal, and now potentially Fannie Masemola, the track record reads more like a crime series than a list of law enforcement leaders. Of course, until the warrant is executed and the charges are tested in court, these remain allegations. But the combination of large sums of public money, luxury properties, Secret Service accounts, and high-level collusion makes this a story that's not going away anytime soon. If anything, it's likely to grow as more details leak, more whistleblowers step forward, and the political temperature rises. So, as we wait to see whether the arrest happens, one question lingers: will this be another case that drags on for years in court, with endless delays and appeals, or will South Africa finally see swift accountability at the very top levels of the police service? Whatever happens, you can bet the political fallout will be just as big as the legal battle. That's all for today's deep dive. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more political investigations like this, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? Will Masemola actually face arrest, or political maneuvering protect him? Thanks for watching, and as always, stay informed, stay critical, and keep the conversation going. See you next time.